So there's a few cosmetic issues with the car. It's not perfect. It looks perfect in videos and pictures and stuff, but there are some issues when I was painting the car. They're gonna be a little tricky to see, but there's a bunch of little defects, I don't know if you can even see them, but it's from water getting in my spray gun when I was painting it. Right here is where some paint is starting to lift a tiny bit. It seems fine. It's been like that for a couple of years, so it's best to just not touch it. Right here's a very tiny chip. Peppering stone chips, a lot of them are touched up. Here's some damage, so like a big chip. I think it's a piece of tire that hit the bumper. I filled that best I could. Really, I should have painted this one again. Didn't really have time. Here's another big chip that I filled. It's the easiest to see. It's there. The car is going to have a few little rock chips. This is another big chip that happened that I had filled. The wheels are pretty good shape, but there's a little bit of checking going on. You don't really notice it most of the time unless you get up close like this. That's how the car kind of is. It's like a lot of it looks really, really good until you get really, really close, and then you start seeing a few little things. But I'm probably more nitpicky than most. It's gonna be hard to see this, but another defect. It just looks kind of like there's dirt on the car, but it's from water I got in the gun while I was painting it. Unfortunate. Here's another defect. Something hit the bumper. There's no cracks in the bumpers. I replaced the bumpers when I painted the car. So this trim here, this is aftermarket trim, and I guess whatever coating or paint they used wasn't gasoline resistant, so I think one time I was filling up, the automatic clicker didn't go off and it spilled gas on the trim here, and you know, that could be repainted pretty easily. These are from Lithuania. The front ones are legit BMW ones, but when I ordered the set, the rear ones were not the same style, so I had to use these Lithuanian ones, which are fine. See the rear wheel up close. guy here. You might not be able to see it, but I think someone was mowing a lawn and a rock hit this thing. But that one I hit pretty well. There's a slight scratch here on the car. And yeah, there's some stone chips on this edge. Kind of all these lower edges, just kind of how it happens. Is tires just out a little bit on these cars. So it's kind of a gloomy day, so the interior is not going to look as amazing as it does on a sunny day, but it definitely still looks really good. This wheel's in a lot better shape than the other wheel. There's also a full-size spare. Here, I'll pop the hood. We'll go into there next. So, I added this breather hose that goes down into the fender, and it's definitely helped keep this from being an oily mess. But there's still like a little bit of oil residue. I don't know. I think it's just can't be prevented. But as you can see, the engine's extremely quiet. There's no leaks. It's a pretty good amount of work to make it not leak. I replaced pretty much everything gasket-wise. These are the Coney shocks. Here, we'll go in the back here. So here's the completed toolkit. This is the adjuster for the Coney shocks. So this guy pops on that, and you can adjust it accordingly. I kind of have them set on like a medium setting, which I think is the best. Also replaced all the hood hinges and lubricated them, so it's a nice crisp thud. So also made this rag as close to the original as I could do, but they don't make these anymore. Reproductions are a fortune, or originals are a fortune. Here's the original ECU for the car. Currently has like an earlier ECU with the Dynon chip. This one does work fine. The trunk struts do work pretty well. It's nice and balanced. Only thing that doesn't work is the central locking, which I think a dealer could repair. So all the windows do work. And the rears. Sunroof also works. glove back's slow release also works, which is nice, and the glove box light. Onboard computer works. It's kind of chilly out today. AC works. The resistor was replaced for the blower motor as well as the blower motor, so there's no risk of a dash fire from that, which is a problem with these cars sometimes. All the sliders work. They've all been, I had to replace this whole center console piece because some of those were broken off. High beams work. Not that you'll use turn signals. This is not an original shift knob. It's probably something the next guy can upgrade. Radio does work as well. So pretty much everything works except for the central locking, and that's just something I don't have the equipment to fix because I put the wrong door harness on. So when I did that and turned the car on, the car's immobilizer kind of locked me out of resyncing the keys. So, but a dealership should be able to fix that. But even though it says license plate light, I'm pretty sure both of these are working.